MIT, such as the guys joining us right now, PhD candidates at MIT, working in the business of drones. Nikhil Vadekar joins us right now, as is Forrest Menion. And you guys are working on your farms, really, from MIT?
Yeah, we are. It's been a great opportunity. We both have experience in drone technology, and we've been looking into the space of agriculture. And what Raptor Maps does is we are both a service and an analytics company. We fly and operate drones in order to collect crop health data. And this allows us to pinpoint pests and damage before they spread in the field, which reduces the amount of pesticides that need to be applied. And that both saves the farmer money, increases the crop yields, and for us it's great because it improves the environment. There's less pesticides running off in the environment, and your food gets shipped with less pesticides on it.
Hey, Forrest Menion, Nikhil Vadekar, either one of you can take this. How did you guys kind of come up with this idea?
Yeah, so Forrest and I were actually participating in what's called an analog mission, where we were out in Idaho, and it's a NASA mission where we pretended like we were on Mars, and we test a lot of different concepts of operation. And we found that the drone data that we were able to get same day was much, much better than the satellite data that we were able to order. And so,
is that the Monsanto stuff that I may have mentioned earlier? The Monsanto's got a big satellite project where they're trying to supply satellite data for farmers.
So this was what we were looking at was actually elevation and terrain data, but then that really inspired us to look at agriculture, because we were saying, okay, mapping in general, where are UAVs going to have the biggest impact? And this is the big revolution right now, is drones plus agriculture. So the more we looked into it, the more we said, hey, we can build these systems, and more importantly, we want to operate them and do the analytics behind it, and that's kind of how Raptor Maps was born.
Where do you guys go with it from this point? I mean, it's got to be kind of exciting to win this competition. You've got $100,000. So, Forrest, what's next?
Yeah, so what's next is we're really building up our pipeline of operations this summer, collecting a lot of data in the field. And then the other huge part is our analytics backend. So we have to build a lot of the computational structure in the backend in the cloud so that we can provide this information quick to our clients.
What kind of clients are those? What kind of clients do you imagine? I mean, one of the big trends, of course, it's decades old, but the size of the family farm's gone generally, and the size of farms is getting bigger and bigger. Does that mean these are corporate customers you're looking at, or who are we talking about?
Yeah, so that's one of the unique things about Raptor Maps is that we are, although we work with the farmers, we're really targeting the people who serve the farmers. So this is more of a business-to-business, and that's great for us because it allows us access to many of these large 1,000-plus acre farms in order to have the biggest impact.
I'm just curious, too. You guys have this money now. Are you hearing from any other kind of investors who kind of want to work with you further, or any major companies who want to kind of take this to the next step? Nikhil?
Yeah, we definitely are hearing from investors. We're hearing from people that drones and data, this space is, it's ripe for investment. And a lot of people just don't want to be left behind. They know it's going to be big. And so it's been great for us because there's been a lot of interest. And it's been nice talking to people who bring that smart money, who say, yeah, I'm very interested in this field. And, I also have an analytics background, and we also have partners in agribusiness.
And what kind of, specifically, do you think that you're going to see follow-on revenues? Like once you sell a unit, is there sort of a services component to sort of managing that you guys will be able to do remotely?
Yeah, so the interesting thing about Raptor Maps, there's a lot of other companies that are developing agriculture drones to actually sell those to particular farmers. What we're doing is we're kind of vertically integrated. We make our own drones, but the real key point is that we are the service providers, and that's what we want to be, as the service providers operating the drones for North America. And so even if we needed to, we could perhaps buy drones from another company if there was a better technology that came around. But the key part is we're the service provider operating the drones. We de-risk that for our clients, and then we provide the analytics back to them.
So let me ask really quickly, 30 seconds or so, what do you think farming will look like 10 years from now if you guys have had great success and you've rolled out? How will it be different than it is today?
Yeah, farming, we're going to see it being a lot more automated. So already, I mean, John Deere and a lot of these large manufacturers, you know, they know exactly what they're doing. They're integrating things like GPS. I mean, you're starting to see variable rate seeding. I mean, Monsanto's got their integrated farming system. So it's going to be much more automated. But what we don't see is the automation making the final decisions.
Right.
You know, we're still going to want experts in the loop.
I would love to let you guys drone on. See what I did there with drones. But that's Nikhil Vadekar of MIT and Forrest Minion, also PhD candidate at MIT. Thank you for that cool conversation about drones and agriculture.